Let's talk about a tech habit we all have: dimming our screens at the first sign of low battery or tired eyes. We've been told for years that lowering brightness saves battery and is better for our eyes. But what if that advice is actually making things worse? The link between screen brightness, eye health, and battery life is way more complex than lower is better. Dimming your screen too much can actually strain your eyes and make your phone harder to use. Today, we're busting the myth of the dim screen and showing you why it's time to rethink your habits. We'll explore how screen brightness really affects your eyes, your battery, and your daily experience. Stick around for science-backed tips to get the most out of your phone's display. Let's dive in. Many people instinctively dim their screens, often with the intention of protecting their eyes from the perceived harshness of the light. But the truth is, that's not really how our vision fundamentally works. Our eyes are complex organs, and their interaction with light is more nuanced than simply needing less of it. A screen that's consistently too dim actually forces your eyes to work much harder than they should, leading to unnecessary strain. It's really not that different from trying to read a book in a dimly lit room. The principle is the same. In response to the low light, your pupils dilate, widening to try and capture as much light as possible. This constant adjustment and straining of your eye muscles leads to fatigue and discomfort, and as a result, you can end up with persistent headaches, a throbbing reminder of the strain you're putting on your eyes. This can also lead to blurred vision, making it difficult to focus and generally sore, irritated eyes. The real underlying issue here is contrast, the difference between the light and dark elements on your screen. When your screen brightness is set too low and your screen is too dim, the text and images displayed on it lose their sharpness and overall definition, becoming harder to distinguish. This forces your eyes to struggle even harder to focus and make out what you're looking at. So instead of allowing your eyes to relax and comfortably process information, they're constantly working overtime, fighting against the low light and poor contrast. Therefore, the ultimate goal isn't simply to make your screen as dim as humanly possible, thinking you're doing your eyes a favor. The real key is to carefully match your screen's brightness to the ambient lighting of your surrounding environment. Is your screen too dim when you're in a brightly lit room? In that case, you're essentially trading the discomfort of glare for the equally unpleasant effects of eye strain. Your screen should be comfortably and easily visible, without any conscious effort required to decipher what's on it. It shouldn't resemble a dark, impenetrable void that strains your eyes just to peer into. So, don't sacrifice your visual comfort based on a common misconception. Take the time to find the brightness level that feels just right for your eyes and your surroundings. To understand how brightness affects your battery life, we first need to dive into the technology that brings your screen to life. It's not just about how bright the screen appears to your eyes, it's about the underlying mechanisms that generate that light. You need to know your screen tech. The two main types are LCD and OLED, and they work in fundamentally different ways, impacting power consumption significantly. Understanding these differences is key to optimizing your battery. LCD screens use a single backlight, a light source that shines through a liquid crystal layer to create the image you see. Think of it like a projector shining through a slide. Dimming it saves some power because you're reducing the intensity of that backlight. The dimmer the light, the less power it consumes, but the whole panel stays lit. Even the black parts of the image are still being lit from behind, which means they're still consuming power. This is a crucial point to remember. OLED screens are different. They represent a more advanced approach to display technology. Each pixel lights up individually. Instead of a backlight, each tiny pixel is its own light source and can turn off completely for true blacks and better contrast. This is where OLEDs really shine, offering deeper blacks and a more vibrant picture. On OLEDs, the implications for battery life are significant. Dark mode saves more battery than just lowering brightness because it leverages the unique capabilities of OLED technology. Since black pixels are off, no light, no power consumption. Dimming helps a bit, reducing the power draw of the lit pixels. But the biggest savings come from what's on your screen, specifically the colors and content being displayed, not just how bright it is. A bright white screen will always consume more power than a dark one, regardless of the brightness setting. If you're already using dark mode, especially on an OLED screen, you're already making a smart choice. You're getting most of the battery benefits that come from optimizing your display. The takeaway? It's not just about dimming the lights. Modern screens are efficient and constantly improving in terms of power consumption. And extreme dimming isn't the battery saver it used to be. Modern smartphones are designed to manage brightness and power consumption intelligently. Focus on using features like dark mode, which are specifically designed to optimize battery life. And let your phone's tech do the heavy lifting. The software and hardware work together to manage power efficiently. Don't obsess over the slider. It's not the only factor at play. Use your screen the way it was designed, taking advantage of the built-in power-saving features. Smart use beats old habits. Embrace the technology and let it work for you. Let your display work for you by using dark mode, auto brightness, and other power-saving settings. That's the real power move, understanding and utilizing the technology to its full potential. Outdoors, a dim screen isn't just annoying, it's a real problem. In sunlight, your phone's display has to compete with glare and reflections. If your brightness is too low, you can't see maps, messages, or calls, sometimes when you need them most. This isn't just inconvenient. It can be unsafe if you're navigating or need quick info. Modern phones boost brightness in sunlight for a reason, so you can see clearly and stay aware of your surroundings. Manually keeping your screen dim fights against the safety feature. When you're outside, you need more light, not less. Trust your phone's auto brightness to keep things visible. Don't let a dim screen put you at risk. Eye care experts agree. Screen brightness should match your environment, not just be as low as possible. Studies show that matching screen brightness to ambient light reduces eye strain far more than simply dimming. Your eyes are most comfortable when they don't have to adjust between a bright room and a dark screen. That's why auto brightness exists. It's designed to keep your display comfortable and readable. Disabling it and forcing a low setting ignores years of research and smart engineering. Experts also recommend reducing glare with matte screen protectors and making sure text is large and clear. It's not just about brightness. It's about the whole viewing experience. Control reflections, match your screen to your space, and keep things readable. Don't rely on one trick. Use a holistic approach. Your eyes will thank you. So, you're trying to be mindful of your screen time and its impact on your eyes. That's great. But simply dimming the screen might not be the best solution. What should you do instead to really minimize eye strain and maximize comfort? Instead of just dimming your screen to the point where it's barely visible, let's explore some smarter, more effective strategies. First, and this is crucial, let auto brightness do its job. It's designed to be your first line of defense against harsh lighting. The auto brightness feature learns your preferences over time and intelligently adapts to your surrounding environment, ensuring optimal viewing in various lighting conditions. Next, embrace night mode. And in the evening, consistently use night mode or blue light filters. These features are designed to reduce the amount of blue light emitted from your screen. This helps to reduce eye strain and promote better sleep, all without sacrificing clarity and readability. Also, make it a habit to follow the 20-20-20 rule. That means every 20 minutes of screen time, you should consciously look at something at least 20 feet away, and maintain that focus on the distant object for a full 20 seconds. Furthermore, always hold your phone at a comfortable distance from your face, and make a conscious effort to blink often to keep your eyes fresh and properly lubricated. It's important to remember that dark mode isn't a direct substitute for low brightness. Always double-check to make sure the text on your screen is still clear, crisp, and easy to read even in dark mode. Above all, don't let your screen get so dark that it becomes difficult to see. You definitely don't want to end up squinting just to decipher gray on black text. The key is to use these tech features in combination with good habits. This combined approach will give you the best possible results in terms of eye comfort and overall well-being. Remember, comfort and clarity should always be your top priorities when using your smartphone. Adjust the settings for the sake of your eyes and not solely for the sake of preserving your battery life. That's what we call smart screen use. The old advice to always dim your screen is outdated. With today's advanced displays, it's time for a smarter approach. Let your phone be bright enough for comfort and clarity wherever you are. Trust auto brightness, use night mode, and take regular breaks. Your eyes and your phone should work together, not against each other. Next time you reach for the brightness slider, ask, "Can I see this clearly and comfortably?" If not, adjust until you can. Turn auto brightness back on and give it a try for a week. Notice how much easier your phone is to use and how much better your eyes feel. Let's move forward with science, not myths. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more smart tech tips.